Okay, so I changed my opinion on Raw. I finally calmed the fuck down, as I explained in my previous video. I calmed down. I thought about things that, from a more logical mindset. The adrenaline rush wore off, and I realized that Raw wasn't that great. As I said, the TLC match was just a more watered down PG version of previous TLC matches that were available on free TV even. I also talked about those specific TLC matches and what I liked about them. I talked about how the Cena match, although it was good by today's standards, had a fucking horrible outcome that sort of marred the match. The guy who's been fucking torturing us for 8 years straight as the face of the company shouldn't be winning fucking matches 8 years later. Not even Stone Cold and The Rock were at the top for that long. Holy fucking shit. Can we get a new face? Anyway, and the Rock promo, as I said, was good. It was still good. Not even by today's standards or past standards, but it wasn't as good as previous Rock promos. Like I said, there's hundreds of others from various Raw episodes. Raw, and even after the Attitude Era, post-Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, 2003. Even better Rock promos then. You could just take your pick, and every single one of those Rock promos was better than the one on Raw. And they were a lot shorter. So, less is more a lot of times, and that holds very true for what I'm talking about here. So, I had a lot of people making some interesting comments. I got called an asshole. You know who you are. I'm not going to name any names, but the thing is, if you want me to name names, I will, but, I'm not going to in this particular video. I'm not going to get into it right now, but I'm called an asshole. I'm told stop being an asshole and just admit the show is good. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'll admit that the show's good. Don't get angry at me. Ooh, scary nerds. Ooh, scary nerds here in the YWC. Oh, I better comply. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize to people in the YWC because that's what they do on WWE programming nowadays. Everybody's apologizing and hugging it out like a bunch of fucking faggot pussies. So, apparently we got a bunch of faggot pussies out here in the YWC who enjoy faggot pussy WWE wrestling. So, apparently they want faggot pussy fucking reviews and videos here on this channel. But I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. You see, because here on this channel, we do things a little bit differently than they do in other avenues of the YWC. We tell the truth here. We don't talk out of our fucking ass. See, because the last time I checked, my mouth isn't where my ass is. My mouth is where my face is. And this right here is the face of truth. Yeah, the face of truth, motherfuckers. So, the thing is, what I realized about Raw. See, they tricked us. They fucking tricked us. They knew that there were going to be people like me who were going to go excited, start dancing around like a bunch of fucking idiots and celebrating a slightly better Raw than what we're used to. But the thing is, like I said, you could do all the comparisons you want. But the best one I came up with in my mind is that, it was sort of like taking a shit. But it was different this time. Like I said, Raw is always like taking a shit. But this time, this Raw, January 7th edition, it was like taking a shit. But then somebody took the shit and encased it in gold. And then put a fancy like bow on it and some wrapping paper and shit like that. And then handed it off to the fans as a gift. Now it's got nice paper on it. Pretty good wrapping job on there. And I like the gold. The gold lamination looks all nice and shit like that. It's only one problem. It's still shit! Underneath all the pretty wrapping paper and the bow and everything like that, it's still shit. So you could put, the icing on the cake. You could put some nice icing and a cherry on top of the shit. But underneath the cherry and the fucking whipped cream is still shit. Understand? Okay, That's the thing what I'm trying to make here, you know? I gotta make fucking poopy jokes here for the people to understand what I'm talking about. So I hope now you understand what I'm talking about, you goddamn motherfuckers. I shouldn't even have to explain myself. So as I said, the 3 good things, and that was the only 3 good things by today's standards that was on the show. And they were all marred by shitty bullshit going on in the background. And everything else, especially the second hour of that episode, was pure fucking retard-ass bullshit. Yeah, that fucking Jinder Mahal touching Sheamus' ass. What the fuck was that shit all about? Fucking gay-ass homo shit going on fucking Raw. That's the best they got? The stacked show? Fuck it, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm also told, stop talking about the Attitude Era in every video. I'm making the Attitude Era fans look bad. How the fuck am I making them look bad? So what if I mention the Attitude Era in most of my videos? The reason why I do that is because that's the gold standard. And I'm trying to direct WWE in the right direction. You know, I'm not saying that they should go back and do everything with the Attitude Era. Not the same thing. They don't even have most of those wrestlers anymore that were there during the Attitude Era. What I want them to do is I want to take that same logic as the Attitude Era. Take the current guys they have now. Cut the fucking reins. Cut the fucking script. Stop making it so fucking scripted, so fucking childish. Cut out all the retarded comedy. Put the TV-14 rating back on there. Fuck the sponsors. Fuck Mattel. Fuck all that bullshit. Just let them go. Let them do what they can do. Let them be their best. And I understand that there's a WWE style. But they, you know, back during the Attitude Era, they still had the WWF style. But all that means is that there's certain limitations. But now the limitations of the WWE style are, you know, are too fucking strict. So stop being so strict. You can still keep, you know, some parameters of that style, you know, going, and you can keep it going on in the background. But it doesn't have to make the product so fucking retarded. Don't do it to the point where they can't even fucking do anything in the ring. Because right now, all we're getting is fucking chin locks, punches, and kicks. And oh, we get a chair, but it's just a chair to the fucking leg. I mean, come on. That's the reason why I do that. And how the fuck am I making them look bad by mentioning it? I'm making them look good. You know, because not enough people here in the YWC have balls to mention the Attitude Era, because there's fucking retards who get fucking attacked for doing it. And they're scared, you know? So a lot of people try to avoid mentioning the Attitude Era, and all they'll do is just make positive reviews about the shows. Now, I would do that if I was a fucking retard. But I ain't a fucking retard. I'm a fucking truth seeker here in a YWC. I'm here to fucking give you the facts, the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that there's fucking, you know, that these are fucking good matches. I mean, how is that gonna look if I say that these matches are as good as the ones during the Attitude Era? That would make me look like the dumbest person alive. Unfucking believable. And then there's some people saying that I'm not allowed to change my opinion. Fuck you. You've never changed your opinion about anything? I mean, how about when you go see a movie in the theater with all your friends, you know, and everybody's like laughing and shit, say it's like a big comedy action movie. You're laughing it up, you're having the time of your life, having a bunch of thrills, you know, and everything, you know? But the thing is, then when you go see the movie on DVD and you watch it by yourself a couple of months later and you're like, ah, this movie fucking sucks, I actually like that shit. You never had that happen to you before. It's because, you know, a lot of times, and this is even true for wrestling events when you see them live, they seem better than if you were to watch them at home. Because it's just the environments, being there with everybody, being caught up in the moment, that's living in the moment. A lot of times when you step away from that euphoria, that adrenaline rush, you can see clearly and you can think about things with a clearer head. And that's what I did. When I managed to step out of Mark mode after Raw and I looked at it with a clear head, I realized that it fucking sucked. So there you go. And if you still got a problem with me changing my opinion, fuck you, you fucking motherfuckers.